YouTube, what's going on? Tanner here with NFL Broadcaster. Today I'm going to be talking about the Los Angeles Chargers and their draft and some news on Todd Gurley. Enjoy the video. Anyways, you guys, Todd Gurley is expected to receive a lot of interest from the Los Angeles Chargers. This has been known for a little while. I believe I made a video on Todd Gurley having interest from the Chargers and the 49ers, but now that the draft is over, the 49ers are out of the equation. They had some good picks there with the draft. I believe they got Trey Sermon out of Ohio State and maybe another running back as well, but I do think they're set in the running back room now in San Francisco. Now it's basically narrowed down to the Chargers. They did draft one running back this season in the 2021 NFL Draft, and that was running back Larry Roundtree. And right now, guys, the only running backs I think they have on their roster are Larry Roundtree if he makes the 53-man roster. I'm sure he will. He's a rookie, expected to. He was a draft pick. They're not going to just waste a draft pick. Austin Ekeler and Justin Jackson. I love Austin Ekeler, huge fan of Austin Ekeler, but you have to worry about Austin Ekeler's availability, his durability. I'll be drafting Austin Ekeler in fantasy. I'm a huge Ekeler fan, but like I said, his durability is the issue, so you guys gotta just keep that in mind. Justin Jackson, I'm not big on Justin Jackson. I think he's good. He's got the speed, he's got the agility, but he just doesn't make those hard runs. I don't know. I'm just not. He's kind of inconsistent in my opinion. I haven't watched him play a whole lot, but and I don't know how Roundtree is going to do for them either, or how much playing time he's going to get, or where he'll be on the depth chart. So you just got to keep all these factors in mind. But here we go on Todd Gurley. Guys, do not put any doubt in Todd Gurley. He'll be 27 heading into this season. He turns 27 on August 3rd, and he's been in the league since 2015. So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. He's had 6 professional seasons, and he's only 26 years old. You guys have to remember that. That's pretty good. He was one of the best running backs in the NFL until I think the 2018 season, or after the 2018 season. He had literally 17 touchdowns, and then in 2018, he had 17 touchdowns. 2019, he had 12 touchdowns. Still not a bad season at all, but he did rush for less than 1,000 yards after putting up 2 career highs, basically, in touchdowns. And then in 2020, he signed with the Falcons. And you guys might think he was a bust with the Falcons, but he played in all 15 games, okay? He played in 15 games. I guess there wasn't 16 games. He rushed 195 times, so you have to put this in a factor as well. This was a career low in rushing attempts. He rushed 195 times for 678 yards, but he still had 9 touchdowns. That's a pretty good rate of touchdowns there. And he still averaged over 3.5 yards per carry, and his longest run was a 35-yard run. And that 35-yard run was the longest of his career since looks like the 2017 NFL season when he rushed for a 57-yard run. And before that, it was his rookie year where he rushed for a 71-yarder. So keep that in mind, guys. 3.5 yards per carry is not bad, and over his career, he's averaged 4.2 yards per carry. If you're averaging over 4 yards per carry over 6 professional seasons, I would consider you a successful running back, in my opinion. And especially since a guy who's still so young. Yes, he's got a bunch of knee issues. He just had some very unfortunate luck in 17 and 18 with his knees. But, I mean, he put up career highs, monster numbers, over 1,300 yards in 17, almost 1,300 yards in 2018. And he was a huge threat out of the backfield, too, when it came to receiving. Put up a career high in 2017 with 64 receptions. The next season in 2018, 59 receptions. He had almost 800 yards receiving in 17, almost 600 yards receiving in 2018, sorry. But since 2018, he put up 207 yards receiving and 164. But he's off. Also, his targets from the backfield have been cut in a third. Okay, so he has not received as many targets at all since the 2018 season. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think, though. I think he's got over 2,200 yards receiving in his career as a running back over 6 seasons. That's really, really good. And the fact that he's averaged almost 10 yards per catch as a running back is impressive. I just want to count Todd Gurley out of this. If you guys do sign Todd Gurley, if you're a Chargers fan, I would be excited about this. Like I said, he's still in his prime. He's only 26 years old. He'll be 27 heading into this season, but you can't count him out. I think that giving him some goal line touches, he may not be what he used to be, but if you need him to get a couple hard-earned yards, he's the guy to go for there. Let me see if there's any yards after contact here. I don't see it here at the moment, but over his career, Todd Gurley has averaged 16.6 carries per game. His average attempts per game is 16.6. Pretty good. That means that he's usually the bell cow of an offense. That's what he was used to. That has obviously declined, but you guys tell me what you think down in the comments below. If you're a Chargers fan, are you excited? If you do sign Todd Gurley, I think this would be really good for you guys. He'd be a nice veteran in that locker room, and it would take some of the stress off of Austin Eckler, who's a huge threat out of the backfield, so you don't have to worry about Todd Gurley trying to step it up in the receiving game. Yes, he's reliable in the receiving game, but you don't have to rely on him as your #1 receiving back. Anyways, make sure you guys subscribe. Thanks for watching. I will see you later.